back to Wicked Wands Tarot. My name is Carmen, and today we're going to do a reading for Taurus. Let's call in Spirit with some wig chime sound. Sorry, that little hiccup was me thinking about the word Taurus and the fact that I'm wearing a Jurassic Park shirt and like Taurus being kind of close to Tyrannosaurus Rex. So like that's where my brain went for a moment, if you're wondering. I hope you're having a wonderful day, Taurus. I had a delightful day at the state fair in, I guess it's technically St. Paul, which is right next to Minneapolis. So, you know, when you get to eat a bunch of fried food and people watch all day, it's a good day. All right, let's see. What are we going to start with for you? I'm feeling the Tattoo Tarot for you. So we'll dive into that. Thank you to everyone for the likes and subscribes. I'm almost to 1,000 and then I can go live. The first card we have out is the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Uh-oh. Somebody here is seeing consequences of their actions. There's consequences for this person because in a situation where they should have just let things organically happen, they were trying to control the situation. They were maybe being a little bit stubborn or had a little bit of an ego in a situation. And when it came to making a major decision, it feels to me like they made it hastily, or they did something that they regret in terms of like they wish they'd handled the situation better, basically, is what I'm getting. And with the Page of Cups coming out, there's a desire here to perhaps like reconcile or make an apology. I don't really see this as an offer of love, but perhaps we'll get clarification to suggest otherwise. What else do we have for Taurus? So we have the Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands is all about putting down heavy burdens. These are often burdens that are not even our own, right? Whether or not they are, there's something here that's changing. And somebody is letting go of something that's made life difficult. It feels to me like whoever I'm reading for, you're going to get assistance with regards to the burdens that you're dealing with. And the assistance could come from like a feminine friend of yours. But more importantly, what I see is you're going to get help or perhaps advice or guidance from somebody that you respect in terms of either their creativity or their ability to take charge. They're the kind of person that would make a decision to do something and then like the next day they're already like halfway done with it. Like they're kind of fearless. So we have the Five of Cups clarifying the Wheel of Fortune. I don't know if this is necessarily because they're experiencing bad karma, but whoever has done this kind of controlling, hasty interaction here, they're thinking about this a lot. It's like they made a mess and they never tried to clean it up. You can see it's not just that the cups are like spilled and empty, like you can literally see the stain on the floor hasn't been touched. But it's something that this person thinks about, and it's something that this person feels is tied to the difficulties they've been experiencing. I hear the word stubborn, so this could be because somebody was too stubborn to admit their fault or admit they handled something poorly. And this is likely gone to a no contact situation. So this could have been like friends that, you know, spoke regularly and now they haven't for like several weeks. Or it could also be somebody deciding not to take action or even like travel towards somebody. So here's the Eight of Wands in the reverse. So let's see what comes out for this Five of Wands. The Five of Wands is clarifying the Lovers. Four of Wands. Remember I said we could clarify whether or not that was a love offer? Four of Wands can talk about marriage, so if we're clarifying the Page of Cups, which could be an apology or a love offer, well, there could be somebody who's like thinking a pretty serious relationship here. But they also might be concerned. It could be somebody was like hasty and like ran the fuck away because they felt like it didn't matter whether or not they spoke up what was really bothering them. They know there's competition and that they can't have like a serious relationship with you. Otherwise, for others of you, this could also be there was an argument in a marriage or a, you know, serious relationship over a major decision, like somebody maybe getting a job in a different city, wanting to move to a different part of the city, having children. And there was a lot of arguing over this particular conversation or this decision that ended up causing some strife or maybe even a lack of communication within a marriage. And now there's been some saltiness over having an actual apology, right? Or maybe like an apology that was genuine. It's a lot of fire energy. So we could have an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, or that's in your birth chart. But we have the Ten of Wands and the Knight of Wands clarified by the Ace of Wands and the Two of Swords. Somebody wants a new beginning but doesn't know how to proceed. I want to, I think, reconcile, but I don't know how to say something to get that conversation started or to like move past, like fast forward to the part where you forgive me. Eight of Swords. Somebody feels like they don't have a lack of desire of cleaning up this mess from the past, this argument. It upset them that it happened, but we also have like an unawareness or a confusion around what would actually better the situation. Like, what am I supposed to say? It just keeps going over and over again. Like, this person has a blindfold and two cards in a row, the Two of Swords and the Eight of Swords. This could be somebody who has bursts of anger and then like regrets how they handled the conversation. We have the Two of Wands clarifying the Eight of Wands in the reverse. One of these individuals in this argument might have been a bit of a like guide or mentor trying to help somebody on their path. But this could also signify that somebody is moving. So we've got her holding that globe. She may be contemplating where else she would want to live, right? But I would also point out for those of you that are in an argument with a feminine, she's holding the wand that has the peace lily on it. So if you're worried about approaching a feminine and you don't feel like she would be willing to forgive the situation, that peace lily would tell me is her hand's on it. She's the kind of person that would forgive you if the apology is genuine. She might be a little sassy though. We have the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse clarifying the Five of Wands. So there's been a feeling of lack here. And I don't think it's just like somebody struggling with money. I feel like somebody genuinely just like misses this person. But again, with the like not feeling like you can move, not feeling like you can do anything with the Hanged Man. Then we have Death in the reverse. This is clarifying the Ace of Wands. This is telling me if this person doesn't change, if this person doesn't know how to step up and have this conversation and apologize in a genuine way, then they're going to lose out on some kind of opportunity here. We have a Queen of Pentacles clarifying the Two of Swords. Maybe someone doesn't know how to approach this feminine energy because she's like pulled back. She seems very focused on her business or her bag, her job. She's not really like trying to get into social situations at the moment. So this person may feel like it's unlikely that even like a conversation would happen. We're going to use the Jack-o'-lantern tarot to finish out the reading for you. If this is resonating, give me a like or a subscribe, please. Let's do the Taurus. Eight of Cups. So we have the Eight of Cups clarifying the Eight of Swords. You may be seeing eights, or you may have been born in the 80s, or specifically in 88, or August birthday is important. Then we have the Page of Cups clarifying the Two of Wands. This seems to be clarifying that the person who walked away is the person that needs to be apologizing in this situation. They probably know that. But they may kind of suck at apologies. I'm kind of getting the feeling that they maybe even know this. But I feel like somebody is like stubborn. You know? Like, hi, I'm in a Taurus reading calling you guys stubborn. Sorry, you probably think I'm so cliche. But there is somebody here who's struggling with the apology. I'm not really a fan of making an apology, and I'm probably going to suck at it, so why should I even bother? It's kind of like the energy I'm getting, right? Judgment. They're probably just going to look at me, laugh at my apology, and be a bitch to me, so like, I'm not even going to try. But this is feeding into this person's bad karma, right? This is not righting a situation that you know you caused, which is basically telling the universe you want to continue to learn this lesson until you learn this lesson. So we have the Five of Cups again. See here, we've just got the cups like turned over. They don't have anything that you can see that actually like fell out of them. It feels to me like someone is going over and over what the situation was in the past and refusing to look at the truth of the situation because it can help them justify not addressing it. But I also feel like there's a friend here that's still in contact with this person, trying to encourage them to reconcile. Two of Swords. This is a person that feels the situation as like addressable. Like we can figure this out. Like we have Death in the reverse, which is basically like change. Like if you don't change, you're not going to have this new opportunity or this new beginning. But with the Two of Swords in the reverse, I feel like there's somebody, there's like a friend that gives good advice that can help this person figure out what to say and make them come out of this like stationary stuck situation, but they have to listen. They have to give up that stubbornness. Knight of Wands. There also might be a time crunch here. There might be a reason why this person needs to like kind of kick it into high gear, but we have a sense that there's also a caution here of don't do the hot and cold thing, or like basically choose your words cautiously and mean what you say. What else do we have for Taurus, please? So we have the Queen of Wands. I love this card. This is a feminine energy that is a warrior. She's been through a lot. She is magnetic. And again, we have a lot of fire energy in this reading. This is somebody who maybe is a little bit misunderstood. She looks like a little sassy here too. This could be somebody that has a pretty bright disposition, but because she's been through battles, there's like a sharpness, right? We have Page of Pentacles in the reverse, clarifying the Page of Cups. There's somebody here who is trying to have a new beginning without the apology, and the universe is basically like, literally, I'm the bouncer to your new life or your abundance or whatever, and like the price of admission is you coming clean about how you're stubborn or you said some bullshit you shouldn't have. Four of Wands. Because that will build a foundation for this person to understand I can't just like sweep things under the rug. I have to look at my life as an opportunity to constantly be learning. I can have fun, but like when there are like issues, I have to process that. I have to deal with that. I have to face with that. I can't just like run away from a conflict or a conversation I don't want to have and then expect to like have a great beginning, right? Like I refuse to learn that lesson. So the universe wants there to be a strong foundation built for this person and their new life. And it's like giving me like 12-step vibes, right? Like these are just the things that you do to make sure that you feel good about who you are and you have this foundation of being better, right? We might get that new beginning after all, you guys. We have the Ace of Wands coming out in the upright. If this person can rebuild that foundation, there's a new beginning or an opportunity that's going to come in for them that they might miss otherwise. Because look, this is clarifying the Five of Cups. They're not paying any attention to those two cups that are still upright. It feels to me like this person could gain insight or advice or like a leg up in a situation if they make this apology, and it's going to bring in, it's like unlocking this opportunity. Ooh, a new start. This could be timed around Halloween. So for some of you, this is like a job opportunity that pops up around then. I am using the Jack-o'-lantern cards though, so you know, it's gonna be Halloween-y. We have the Queen of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles. So this feminine energy has been left out in the cold, but while she's been left out in the cold, she's basically just been focusing on her money or her stability. She may be looking for like a different place to live or a different job, but she's just like doing her own thing. All right, let's get an advice card for you and then we'll call it. What do we have for Taurus, please? This is the Spirit Animal Oracle. So we have, Dear Spirit, bring a gentle touch. So whatever side you're on, if you're going to have a conversation that could be difficult because there's reconciliation, there's an apology, both parties, do what you can to approach that with an open heart. It's not you win or I win. We can both win if we just have an adult conversation. You know, it doesn't have to be framed up as like, no, like, you gonna learn today kind of shit, right? Horse Spirit, freedom is yours. I think this is talking about free will. And 33 is the number on this, which is oh, excuse me. For me, all about self-expression. So I feel like this is saying someone has the free will to be open and honest in the situation, and if they do, it's going to help them improve their karma. Whale Spirit, trust the great mystery. There may be some concerns here over intuition. Somebody may not fully believe in their intuition or depend on their intuition. If that's you, let me tell you about how great my life has been since I started to listen to my intuition on everything. Don't disregard the intuition. Your intuition is important, and it feels to me like whoever this reading is for, you know what the right thing is to do. It'll make your life better. So, you know, don't second guess it just because it's an inconvenient thing for you to do, or because you don't want to have an awkward conversation with somebody that was an asshole. You gotta live your life right, free will, but that's just my 2 cents. Alright. I hope you enjoyed the reading and that you have a wonderful rest of your day.